Hello and welcome to the Rock On Sports Channel. Today is Thursday, February 22nd, and the NBA is back in action with a 12-game slate. And let's see if we can put that debacle of an NBA All-Star game behind us and find some PrizePicks winners. I'll be regularly posting picks here, so if you wouldn't mind, please take a moment and subscribe. It really helps get the ball rolling for a new channel like this. That said, let's get to finding some winners. First up, we'll take a look at Tre Mann, who has been crushing it in several categories since becoming the starting point guard with Charlotte. And one that has paid off several times for me is the rebounds and assists. The number is still 10.5. It was that the last time I played him. So they haven't adjusted his line yet. And his chances of going over, as long as he gets that normal minutes, is pretty darn good. Here we're on Outlier.bet, one of my favorite tools for research of prop bets. And we'll see how he stacks up here. There it is. Most of the books have a juice toward the under, minus 135, minus 133, minus 130. But I still like the over. He's just been so consistent lately with the newfound minutes that he gets with his starting point guard status. And I don't really see that changing at Utah. So as long as it's a competitive game, he should get his minutes. And should have an excellent shot at exceeding this once again. Over 10.5 assists. You see there, LaMelo Ball definitely out again. So let's go ahead and lock him in on PrizePicks as our first selection. Tre Mann over 10.5 rebounds and assists. For pick number 2, we're going to take a look at the San Antonio Spurs. And what I want to find is a three-point shooter as they're going against the Kings, who are terrible defending against the three. And the player I'm looking at is Devin Vassell for the Spurs. Let's take a look at his game log here. And there you see he's been pretty consistent shooting up threes. So as long as he's taking the shots, I think he has an excellent chance of topping his number against the Kings. So let's find Vassell here on PrizePicks. Scroll down. 2.5 three-pointers made. And that for me is just fine. On to play number 3. And for this one, we're going to take a look at the depleted New York Knicks, still without Julius Randle, and one of their few offensive performers besides Jalen Brunson. That'll be Dante DiVincenzo, who's been tearing it up lately as he has seen increased playing time with all the injuries. And the one I like is a first half bet right here. First half over 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And he has been crushing this. Let's head back and over to PrizePicks. Got to switch to the NBA first half category. Find Dante. And we'll lock in that over 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists, which he has crushed the last 5. He's locked and loaded. And now for our final play, we're going to take a look at the Warriors and Lakers game. LeBron James was announced out early. So originally I was thinking that's a great spot for Anthony Davis, which it is. The problem is Anthony Davis is also listed as a game time decision. And while I don't really doubt that he's going to play, rather than risk that, I've decided to go with an alternative. We're going to go with Hachimura, who should see increased time on the floor and has been doing very well with his uptick in minutes of late. And for Hachimura, we're going to go with points, rebounds, and assists. Pretty much an even money bet. And as you can see, he's getting plenty of minutes. Should be a higher paced game against the Warriors tonight. No LeBron. Somewhat potential of no Anthony Davis, although I find that unlikely. In the head-to-head matchups, he hasn't hit this number, but then again, he also hasn't played his normal minutes that he's getting lately. And the injury status as of right now for the Lakers, we see Anthony Davis still game time decision. LeBron's already out. Reddish, if he was out, that would help too. But regardless, I think even with just James being out and Hachimura's minutes being increased of late, I like it. Hachimura is the 4th and final play. Let's get back over to PrizePicks and plug him in. And to recap the 4 plays for PrizePicks tonight, February 22nd, Tre Mann, more than 10.5 rebounds and assists. Devin Vassell, more than 2.5 three-pointers made. Dante DiVincenzo, more than 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists in the first half. And Hachimura's number, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists for the game.